I hate to see this, but unfortunately, it's everywhere. As you develop a love for fly fishing, I hope you develop an equal love for conservation. We as fly fishers don't leave this garbage, we pick it up. In fact, that's what the back pocket on my vest is there for. When I come home at night, I usually have to empty a plethora of this junk out. Not only do we respect the environment, but we respect others. We respect landowners' rights. If it's private property, we always ask the landowner before we fish. We also respect other fishermen. If I was to see another fisherman 20, 30 yards upstream, I wouldn't barge right in on him. He was there first. I might also ask him if he minds if I fish even 20, 30, 40 yards downstream of him. Also, I recommend you get involved in a local fly fishing club or join Trout Unlimited or the Federation of Fly Fishers. Get involved in some stream habitat improvement projects or stream cleanup projects. You and the environment will be better for it. There's a couple of other myths I want to dispel about the sport of fly fishing. The first is that fly fishing is too hard. I hear that all the time. People coming in the shop and they say, it's too complex, it's too hard, I don't think I can do it. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. I couldn't even tie my shoes until I was 25, and I can fly fish. The other myth is that fly fishing is expensive. Certainly, you can go overboard on the sport, but it doesn't have to be. Take, for example, other types of fishing, most of which require a boat. Fly fishing, you don't need a boat, so you're already way ahead of the game. Secondly, if you do want to get out on the water, float tubes like this are available, and you can buy a decent float tube like this for under $100. The sport doesn't have to be expensive. You can really get into this on your own budget. Another myth that I want to clear up about fly fishing is that it's just for trout. That's definitely not the case. For most of us throughout the United States and around the globe, we've got many great angling opportunities. We can fly fish for bass, we can fly fish for muskie, we can fly fish for saltwater game fish, yeah, we can even fly fish for carp. Basically, if it swims, we can catch it on a fly rod. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you is go out to a local pond and catch 100 bluegill. They're generally pretty easy to catch, and it'll be great practice and a great chance for you to master these techniques. A couple of other words of advice. If you're having trouble catching fish, change something. Whether you change your fly, whether you change the length or the diameter of your leader, or change the place that you're fishing. If you're not catching fish, change something. If you continue to have trouble catching fish and you're really getting frustrated, seek professional help. Go to your local fly shop. Most of these offer classes and clinics. Take a couple classes, or better yet, spend a day out on the water with a guide who knows that water well. A guide who's a good teacher can literally take 5 or 10 years off your learning curve. We've given you a lot of information to absorb here today. Luckily, it's on video. Use your rewind and pause functions to help you absorb this a little bit better. But again, get out and practice. Best thing you can do, get out on the water and get some experience. But really, the best advice I can give you overall is to have fun. That's really what this sport is all about. I wish you all the best and happy fishing. Thanks for joining us.
If you like this video, hit subscribe. It helps out a lot. And check out these videos. We think you might like them too.